XXFM.
This is Access Houston on 97.9 The Box.
Good Sunday morning. You are listening to Access Houston. I'm your host, KG Smooth, welcoming a first-timer on the program. And this is going to be some good conversation, especially for all my college folk who are up and listening. I have a student loan strategist, the lovely Mary A. Wheeler of Abundant Wealth Solutions. Good morning.
Good morning, KG. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so honored to be here.
Oh, the pleasure's all mine. When Candy Eastman had told me about you, and so I went ahead and reached out. Or did you reach out to me? One of the two. But you are here.
Yes, I am here.
So tell us about Abundant Wealth Solutions. What is it, and what is the services that you all offer?
Yes, absolutely. So we are a financial coaching company, and essentially what we do is help college students transition from college into the real world. So, I think back to when I was in college, graduating with $27,000 in student loan debt. Right. No plan, no purpose, no job even to get this started to pay back. So, what I want to do is go back and capture the little me's because financial education isn't taught in schools, unfortunately. Right. And, you need to be equipped and prepared. And when it comes to how to build and maintain wealth. So I offer, customized one-on-one coaching sessions that are tailored towards your own financial situation. And what that does is help you navigate through your own financial crisis, help you build a budget that fits your lifestyle, so it's personal to you. In addition to that, help you eliminate the debt, kick the debt out of your life so you can position yourself to build wealth.
Indeed. I like that. And I'm glad that you brought up the fact that, financial education isn't taught in schools, because every time that I have money people on this program, I always like to ask the question, where do you think the responsibility lies when it comes to financial education and financial literacy? Should it be taught in school, or should that be something, left up to the parents? Because, in the Black community, at least, not probably so much now, but back in the day, maybe, 20, 25, 30 years ago, a child was to stay in the child's place. So when, mom and dad, or just mom is, trying to pay the bills, sit down, go play or something. Yeah. But when in school, like, they teach you what a check is and how to balance a checkbook and things about opening bank accounts, but they didn't teach us about credit.
Right.
And how important that is, and how it can, mess up your life if you are not privy to the information, or if you just don't know just how important credit is. Yeah,
absolutely. And I think that actually that's something that I'm working on in the background, is to build a money class so that, again, help fill the gap. And because a lot of times, the financial education comes from home, but if your parents aren't financially educated,
the cycle's just going to keep on repeating itself.
So, and that cycle just keeps on repeating itself. And, now I'm intentionally going to disrupt this process.
I love it. You're listening to Access Houston. We're talking to Mary A. Wheeler, who is a student loan strategist and the founder of Abundant Wealth Solutions. So when it comes to student debt, I understand that now, as of right now in 2018, student debt is the highest that it has ever been.
Yes, $1.4 trillion. Wow. So Americans owe $1.4 trillion, and the average person is graduating with $37,000 in student loan debt. And mind you, Black kids owe $7,400 more than their white peers. So,
why?
That's a good question. A lot of times we take out excess loans. We need, it's more than tuition. We got room and board. We got food. We got to commute. Sometimes we take out extra loan to buy clothes and cars and things like that.
Books.
But, books. But, just being able to recognize that this is the second largest debt in the national debt pool, right after home mortgage, should signify, it's time for something to be done.
Indeed. Yep. So let's talk about the services that you are offering people. You have one-on-one coaching sessions and workshops. So what happens? So let's say, young KG Smooth, comes through and and I need some help. What are the first things you're going to have me do? Well, or one of the first things that I'm going to learn?
Yeah, well, the first thing you're going to learn, and this may sound very fundamental, but how much you owe and who you owe. Mm-hmm. You know, a lot of times that's where the gap owes. You know, you graduate and you just know you have debt. You don't know where it's coming from or who you need to pay. So, you know, we just kind of narrow that down. And then the next step is creating a plan for your finances. So just kind of using the snowball approach when it comes to all of your debt, so that you can build your momentum up when it's time for you to get to that student loan debt, which is, you know, around $30-something thousand. So the thing about money is 80% behavior and 20% mechanics. Okay. So, you know, as long as you have self-discipline in place and you're able to control the man in the mirror, or the woman in the mirror, to be able to control your spending habits and stay in line, because a lot of times people want to be happy, healthy, and rich and thin. But in order to do those things, in order to be thin, you have to have self-discipline to say no to the cookies. In order to be rich, you have to be able to delay consumption, delay gratification in order to have a greater life in retirement. So just take you through that whole process from start to finish.
I like that. And you are purposely geared towards, you know, millennials, college students,
yes.
people between the ages of, let's say, I don't, what? Well, it's
20, what is it, 18 to 35? Yeah, 18 to 35.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you know, like I said, I think back on my own self. You know, I would have liked for somebody to have caught me early, because I didn't pay my debt off until June 3rd, 2016. Mm-hmm. You know, but had I been educated, I would have did that much sooner, and my net worth would be way more than what it is today.
Baby, I'm still paying mine right now.
Well, you can come see me, KG. You can work that out.
Well, you know, I like what you're saying. I mean, I may just have to take you up on this offer.
Yes,
for those who may not be, you're listening to Access Houston. We're talking to Mary Wheeler, who is a student loan strategist. She's the founder of Abundant Wealth Solutions, helping you and or your child, you know, get their student loan debt together, you know, have your priorities lined up so you can know what to do to soften the blow a bit, because you're already graduating. You said students are graduating already with an average of 37,000.
37,000.
That's crazy. That is,
with no job, and you know that, and no plan. So you know we gotta do something about it. The educational system is almost, everybody is just money hungry. Money hungry. It shouldn't be no way that a student should already be $37,000 in debt, don't have a job yet, and probably when they get the job, it's not going to even be in the job that they have their degree in, because I have so many friends who are doing that, or who have, you know, done that, and it's like, yo, what really is in it for me besides you all getting all this money? Yeah, I got this piece of paper, but I'm gonna be messed up for the rest of my life paying you all back for this bit of information. It's wild. It's wild. So tell the people how they can sign up for one of your one-on-one coaching sessions. Yes, you can visit abundantwealthsolutions.com and just click on the book your session now. You can also reach out to me on Facebook and on Instagram at Abundant Wealth Solutions, or you can give me a phone call at 832-791-3459, and we can get it set up. I offer virtual sessions, or you can come see me face to face.
Nice. What has been the, if this was the comment section, if we were doing a review, like how have your clients walked away?
They walked away actually with a sense of purpose. And, you know, they've been able to take control of their life and their finances, and, you know, being able to change their family's legacy. And that's what it's about, positioning you to be in a place where you can change your family tree. You know, you have the tools, you have the knowledge to continue to go out there, build wealth, and then educate those that are coming up behind you so that they can have the same opportunities.
I love it. Mary A. Wells of Abundant Wealth Solutions. Man, give out your website and your social media one more time for y'all. Hit this lady up.
It's abundantwealthsolutions.com, and you can also find me on Facebook and Instagram at Abundant Wealth Solutions, and I'm also on Twitter at AbundantWS. And I have a podcast as well.
Okay.
It's called No Debt, No Problem, KNOW Debt, NO Problem. So No Debt, No Problem, and it's available on all platforms.
And when does it normally post up? When does it air? Or?
A new episode drops every Sunday.
Every Sunday.
Yeah,
oh.
So
Sundays
today.
are very popular days. Yeah, today.
Today.
Sundays are popular days for podcast droppings. I have a homegirl of mine that lives in Georgia, and I edit her podcast, and she likes it to drop on Sundays at 4:20. Yeah, because it's a podcast about cannabis and all of that. Very educational though. Like as I'm editing, I'm like, whoa, I didn't know that. Like, very educational. But no, we're trying to get the money back. Check out Mary's podcast that'll drop today on all of the platforms, and visit her website and her Facebook and get your money together. Get your student loan debt together. I really appreciate you taking out the time. And thank you, Candy, for sending this young lady my way. This has been some good information. Thank you so much, Mary.
Thank you, Candy, and thank you, KG. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Good Sunday morning. You're listening to Access Houston. I'm your host, KG Smooth. Welcoming in the studio, she is a first-timer to the program. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the wonderful Miss Cat from Miss Cat TV. Welcome.
Hi there.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. So for those who may not be familiar with Miss Cat TV, tell us about you and your television show.
Okay. Well, actually, my name is Miss Cat. I'm with Miss Cat TV. It started off as TV, but now I'm more into film, doing film production. So I am I wrote a short film, and we're doing a premiere at the River Oaks Theater on March the 29th. So my passion, which started off, which I thought was going to be TV, is now into like film.
Okay, nice. What was your first love? Was it TV or was it film?
Actually, it's just entertainment. Just being an outlet. Just being a place where people can come to. I started TV because small businesses wanted a outlet to get their product heard. Then that transitioned from business to music. So now I'm connected with a lot of independent artists and things of that nature. So for me, my gift is to help others, and be a voice and be an outlet, for other people. Miss Cat TV, your personal outlet.
Okay. and you have been expanding.
Yes. Yes.
So much so that you're starting a Black History Initiative.
Yes. So
let's talk about it's called the Houston Rising Star Awards.
Yes. So back in 2016, I launched Miss Cat TV. And basically what we did is we coupled it with the Black History Initiative, the Rising Star Awards. And so this is our second annual Houston Rising Star Awards. And basically it's just paying homage to those that have paved the way for us. And when I say us, I'm not just talking about me, I'm talking about you, all of us that are in film, TV, and radio.
You mean me, like personally?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yes. It's basically, like I said, we're just paying homage to African Americans that have paved the way for us, because if it had not been for Oprah, if it had not been for those people that, broke
paved the way for us to make us be where we are.
Exactly. We would not have this privilege to be on air or be on TV. And so that's what the Rising Star, Awards is about. It's about paying homage and then, honoring some of the movers and shakers that are, out there doing it now.
Indeed. And the list of the Rising Star Awards is pretty spectacular. There's one individual on this list who deserves some great recognition, I feel, and that is Amir Diamond, who used to be the host of Late Night Hype here on 97.9 The Box. Now he's on our sister station, Radio Now, Houston's lit music station. He does nights over there, and you are honoring Amir. That's great. What is it about Amir?
Well, first of all, I have a little history with the family because I do have another event that I've done in the past. It's called the Playlist Showcase, but it's more of a music event, and we've honored Candy, his mother.
Candy Easton, yes,
so yes,
from Magic 102.
So from that, I kind of built a relationship with him. But again, it's about the rising stars. It's funny because we go to these high profile events and you'll be there and Amir will be there and nobody knows, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like nobody knows, you know what I'm saying? So it's just, again, you guys are doing it, you know what I mean? And what I just want to do is just like show that to the world. Exactly. It's just exposure because, I think sometimes we forget like who is that voice? Who is that KG Smooth, or Amir Diamond or whatever the case may be. So I just want to, show love to those that are, actually out here getting it and doing it.
That is really sweet. You're listening to Access Houston. We're talking to Miss Cat of Miss Cat TV. The Houston Rising Star Awards is coming up on February the 24th.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for that. That made me feel good because you're right. Because I hear that a lot from be it your PR person Latoya over here to just the average listener that will say to me like, "You KG Smooth? Oh, I never knew what you looked like."
Yeah, this
like
is KG.
Good thing, I'm glad to put a face with the voice. Or some women flirting hard to say, "Oh, well, I'm glad you as sexy as you sound." Like so, hey, I'll take it. So, but thank you. That is really sweet. Who are some of the other honorees?
So we have Chauncey Glover. We
ABC
have
13.
Yes. So that's the TV side of things, and then I want to show love to some of my film brothers. We have Michael Sterling. He actually is producing a movie. Y'all might have heard about it because it's kind of it's making headway. A movie based on Harvey. Yeah, so it's been circulating around, so I'm honored to be able to, honor him. And then we have Jonathan Milton, who actually has a movie coming out. It's called The Do's and Don'ts of Dating. So so we have a few others that will be in the building, but, definitely I want to just tell everybody who's in the industry, if you can make it out, it's just a great networking opportunity. Just a great opportunity for us all to come together and just celebrate, and pay homage and just, have a good time.
I love that. Where can people just get more information?
So you can, go to our Facebook. We have the Houston Rising Star Awards on Facebook. Or if you want to get some tickets, you can go to the Eventbrite page. It's www.risingstar2018.eventbrite.com.
Indeed. And what else can we look forward to
from
Miss K?
From myself, you can definitely look forward to more film. Like I said, I'm working on my third premiere. In March will be my third premiere. I had a premiere actually right around the corner last year at the Edwards Theater.
Okay.
So this is going to be my third premiere. So I'm just basically, just trying to put on for my city, hopefully being one of the trendsetters, because Houston is not really a film city.
Film, television city. Yeah.
So basically, I want to be one of those people that when it does pop,
that
they
be
can
on the
say,
forefront. And it's going to pop because I see it coming. I always say that Houston is going to be the next Atlanta in terms of television and film production.
Definitely,
that because there's so many dope spots in Houston. First of all, it's so big.
Yes.
Secondly, it doesn't matter. Just here in where are we? Southeast Texas.
Definitely.
If I want to go to the Smoky Mountains, I just go a little bit east. If I want to go to the beach, I just go a little bit south. If I want to go to the desert, I just go a little bit west. It's like it's freaking perfect.
Definitely. So with that being said, when it pops, I want to be one of the people that say, you know what, Miss Cat, if it had not been for Miss Cat, then where would I be? Or I thank her for staying here and being one of those trendsetters, being one of those people, to make it happen for the city.
Indeed, and I thank you for that. The Miss Cat TV Houston Rising Star Awards. It's a Black History Initiative happening on February the 24th. That is a Saturday.
Yes.
February 24th. Oh, yeah, that's right, because I'll be in the Bahamas.
You'll be in the Bahamas.
Yeah, backstory with it, with the Houston Rising Star Awards. Miss Cat wanted to honor me.
I did. And that's a true story. I called him like, yes.
Yeah, and then when I got those dates, I was like, ooh.
No. That ain't going to work.
I am going to be in the Bahamas. And it's only because I'm endorsing Bahamas Air.
Hey.
So they're sending me down. And so, like, of course I would be there, suited up. Okay,
I got you.
I mean, so, but thank you for thinking of me. But the
next
Houston
year,
Rising
there's
Stars
always
Award,
next year.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we ain't going nowhere. You can get more information on the Houston Rising Star Awards by visiting Rising Star Awards 2018.eventbrite.com. That's Rising Star Awards 2018.eventbrite.com. She's going to be honoring Michael Sterling, ABC 13 News anchor Chauncey Glover, our very own Amir Diamond, Jonathan Milton, and a host of others. So come on out and support this young lady as she does her thing for the community, putting on for her city, on for her city.
Oh, and I was just gonna say, and if anyone wants to stay connected, you can find me at Miss Cat TV. Everything that's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, MSCATTV.com.
Miss Cat TV, thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you for listening to Access Houston.
We'll be back with more Access Houston on 97.9 The Box.